Really scary. There's a crayfish and it's fucking still alive in the fridge. What the fuck?
What the hell?
What is hiding?
What is that, pretzel? Am I about to get shot?
What's up, family? Trip 5 checking in. You know this video creates a little friction between what you see and what you believe. Let's get right into it.
So they're saying Neverland is where Michael Jackson took children to protect them from what was being done on Epstein's island. And because he was going against their regime, they punished him and they flipped the script and made it appear as if he was the one abusing them, when in reality they were abusing them, and he was protecting the children, he was protecting the celebrities. And you have celebrities like Macaulay Culkin who've gone on record to protect and defend Michael Jackson. This all makes sense. It has finally come together. This man has been dead for so long, but now it's coming together. That's what the little birdie told me in the little research I did. I am appalled. Not only did he protect the children from the physical things that were being done to them, and you know what I'm saying, you just social media, gotta be careful, but he also were protecting them from the social and emotional abuses that were occurring by advising Britney Spears to get out from under her dad before the conservatorship and things of that nature. This man was a lifesaver. Nonetheless, those of you who are like me, help me fact check this, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure this is right. But this is what I've been hearing up to this point, and it all makes sense.
Imagine you helping hundreds of victims, and then the people who behind the scenes turn the whole situation around and say that you were doing these things to the victims. How would you feel? I'm pretty sure they were trying to tear down his image, but his music is so powerful that it can be done.
Oh, I found a glitched person. Just wait. They look like they're running, right? They're not. They're staying in place. They've been there for like 2 minutes. What?
The enemy can speak to me just death, or that I should take my life when times of great loneliness. I just get really lonely.
With Jesus in the room? You get lonely?
Yep.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Leave him alone, Satan, in the name of Jesus. By God, don't you touch him again. You shut your mouth.
Hey, I'm really trying to figure out why people still go to his church. That nigga just gives off evil energy. That video was damn near a jump scare the way how he was moving. Would y'all trust him with anything, or am I tweaking?
They got little Tucker. He's next. Shh. Something is up in Paris. What is going on here, guys? Shh. What are these hand signs about? Come on. Shh. It's over. All I know is I don't know. After party at Rick Owens' house in Paris, guys. And look at Usher. He's over there singing, bro. Shh. Don't say it. Little Tucker right there with the white. You see him? It's not a game. Oh, Michelle in the house. They got little Tucker. Shh, don't say it. Not only that, guys, they said that he was hospitalized in Paris. This is what people are saying. I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. Something happened to his wrist or something like that. I hope he's okay and I hope he gets better. But what is that hand sign about? It sucks because little Tucker was a good kid. He was a good kid. And he changed the moment he started making music. Now we get to see the dark side of him. He looks upset here. He doesn't look happy anymore like he used to look in that previous picture I just showed you. Oh, you know what time is it, guys? You want to be rich? You want to be famous? Shh, shut up! There's a lot that comes with that. This is what people are saying. I wouldn't know. I'm not in that. Just think about it. They go from good to very good because this video is for entertainment purposes only, bro. And these are celebrities enjoying their time doing what they got to do as artists. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you know something I don't know. Let me know. I'm out.
You are currently watching footage of a company who will be delivering sunlight during the dark. Can't believe this is actually real. So this is a company based in California, and they're gonna have satellites that will be orbiting the Earth with mirrors on it. Through these mirrors, the sun will reflect, and wherever you order the sunlight through their app, that's where you'll get it. As crazy as it sounds, they just finished their last on-Earth test where they did it with a hot air balloon. So now they're going to space, and you can apply to order sun starting in the 4th quarter of 2025.
Bruh, ain't no way this shit is real. You telling me you could order sunlight now? I don't even understand how this shit is even possible. I gotta fact check this to see if this shit is real. How much you think something like this will cost? Or how long do you think it will last? You know, before we jump back in real quick, you know, a lot of people ask how to make a little extra money without doing anything crazy. You know, free cash is one of the easiest ways I seen to turn spare time into cash. And inside there's a list of games and offers. You just pick one, you play through levels, and the money stacks up in your free cash account as you go on. Some people just do this casually and bring in around $10 to $20 a day. But you know, others put more time into higher paying offers. You don't have to spend anything to earn. That part is optional. You know, when you're ready, you can either cash out with PayPal or gift cards. So you know, if you want to try it out, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. You know, it's free to sign up, and using my link also give you a $5 bonus to get started.
Hundreds of birds swarm a house. Then they do something amazing. They fly right into the chimney. It's an invasion. This fireplace is where the birds made entry into the home. They flew in by the hundreds and left a wave of chaos and destruction. Look there, they're lining the windowsill with wings furiously flapping. They also attach themselves to the ceiling.
There were birds coming out of everywhere. It was insane.
Carrie lives in the home in Torrance, California. She says she called animal control, but was told simply to leave her doors open. But the birds wouldn't budge.
And they were just bouncing off your head. They were on the curtains. I just grabbed them 2 at a time, so I had 4. Took them to the door, let them go.
It took Patrick 3 entire days to remove more than 1,500 birds by hand, and they left quite a mess. Incredibly, the same thing just happened 100 miles north in Montecito.
You know, people do say that some birds are messengers, and when they react a certain way, that might mean that something is coming that we don't know about. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen birds do that before. And then 1,500 of them went into one house. Imagine waking up on a Sunday and you got 1,500 birds in your house.
Those lions.
What the hell?
What is hiding behind that cloud?
I don't know. Looks like a massive UFO. Look at that thing.
What kind of cloud is that?
Not a normal one.
No, because look at it spreading out. Like fucking
That's
smoke.
how they all grow. Look at this.
Ain't no way this is real. Some weird shit is going on with these 3, bruh. Even the fact that Bad Bunny is headlining the NFL Super Bowl. First, we're going to start with LeBron. Is he trying to send Donald Trump a message? Because as you can see, it's a shirt with a flag, and then it say DT on it. And then he got on the Jordans, y'all. I thought you was better than Jordan. Why you rocking Jordans, fool? Then you got Bad Bunny. Look at his face, y'all. He looks strung out. Am I tripping? He looked like he been through a lot in the last couple weeks. He did get the gimmick to headline the Super Bowl. What did he have to do to get that? And then why the fuck he still got the tag on, fool? What's going on? And I know he on Jay-Z lower back. Why is his hand on Jay-Z lower back? They both got their arm around him right here. I don't know what the fuck is really going on, fool. This some weird shit. Then you got Jay-Z with the alfalfa. Look at that joint just sticking up. I don't know, y'all. It's probably some things I missed in this picture. That's why I need y'all to let me know what y'all noticed.
Hey, so what I noticed is that some of what he's saying is definitely a reach. Like he said that he's wearing Jordans, but I could have swore those was Dunks. But what he said about Bad Bunny could possibly be true. Who knows what he did to get that role at that Super Bowl performance. Mark my words, I'm pretty sure you might see some demonic activity or some type of hand symbols or something going on at that Super Bowl.
Really scary. There's a crayfish and it's fucking still alive in the fridge. What the fuck?
Nah, that shit look a little too real for me. All you gotta do is put on some sunglasses and keep your mouth closed, and people really wouldn't know the difference. And that's probably like the low tier version. They probably got better ones than that.
So now that we know all of our school photos are in some kind of government database, and yeah, like all school photos, apparently those companies that were taking our photos and are still taking photos of people's kids today, yeah, they upload everyone's photos to like a giant government database. Why? We don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so I will say that I was aware with my oldest two that they were using the children's school pictures under this Smile Safe Kids organization through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children through Life Touch Photography. That these pictures will be going through that organization in the event that children went missing. Now, they were using this system, telling us parents that they were using the system so that they were able to quickly locate children in the event they went missing. All right. Now, have I ever seen this process be done for a child that actually has gone missing over the years? I can't say that I have. I have never seen anything under Smile Safe Kids being posted on the news, on the TV, for when children go missing. I've never seen it done. Okay. Like I said, this was for my oldest two. Now, as you can see, this was back in 2008. My daughter is 28 years old now. My oldest son also had it done. It was never done for my middle son and my youngest son. My middle son, he's 21. My oldest son is 18. I have never received a Smile Safe Kids card for them. So I don't know if they still do this program or not. I don't know. But I tried to stitch this video with this young lady, but the app kept shutting down whenever I tried to stitch it. So please go back and watch this entire video because it is actually disturbing. You know what I mean? It's just pissing me off that everything revolves around this sick ass shit that's going on in the government. Everything is revolved around perverted, sexual, deviant ass shit. And I'm disgusted by it. I have been completely disgusted all week long since and please, parents, let this be an inspiration to keep your kids off the internet. Keep your children's pictures and videos off of the internet. These people are fucking sick. You know, even though my daughter's grown now, I decided to cover her face up because you never know what people will do with an image like this. Even though she's grown, somebody could still use this image and like act as if use her image to post as, you know, the poster child for this missing and exploited children and report her missing or something. You know, it's just, you have to be aware of everything you do these days because these people are straight weirdos. And it's so frustrating.
This is definitely weird. And I believe these companies are owned by the same 13 families. You know, people are saying that this is a way that they go shopping, if you know what I mean. That shit is so crazy that people are realizing now what we've been saying for years.
Can I help him?
Remember? The friends?
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when, despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this." While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
You see situations like that, there's no point to stay in the house anymore. There's too many things going on at one time. First, you got a random nigga coming in your house saying that we're friends. Then the door opened up by itself. Then she hearing footsteps and all types of shit. I think she needs to rethink about living there.
So my homegirl randomly texts the group chat and she's like, "Oh my god, guys, the CEO of my company that she works at was in the fucking Epstein files and he resigned from his position. Do you guys just want to take a guess at where the fuck she works at?" And whatever you guess, wrong. He worked at fucking Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if anyone else knew about it, but I just think that's so fucking disgusting and crazy.
All fucking makes sense now. Island Boys, Jeffrey Epstein. They put it right in our faces. Island Boys.
Who Epstein is?
Yes.
How do you know about him?
Because he's your dad. You showed me a picture.
Yo, watch your mouth.
The Island Boys are in hot water after a seriously disturbing image just surfaced of the rappers as children posing with the most notorious criminal island boy in the world.
There's a clip out there of one of them saying that they were born on Epstein's island. I believe that he said that he's not going to talk about what was going on the island, but he said he was definitely born there. I'm not going to lie, if you pay attention, they kind of do look similar to Jeffrey Epstein. Who knows what other kids were born on that island?
Hello? Oh my god. Pretzel. What is that? What is that, Pretzel? Am I about to get shot? Hello?
So apparently there's a virus on the rise that cannot be cured. And again, this virus comes from overseas. And again, this virus can be contracted from fruit bats. Tell me what that sounds like to you. This virus is called Nipah. Rare, extremely dangerous. And when it shows up, it doesn't announce itself. This is a virus that they're saying has no cure. And if they're saying that a virus has no cure, it deserves a lot of attention. You gotta remember, we watched this movie play out in 2020. Saw the videos of people passing out. We ignored early warning signs. And then we watched how things spiraled out. We watched how people got sick. We watched how people lost their lives. And then we watched the blame be passed from one country to the next. Nipah jumps from animals to human beings, and sometimes from person to person. Again, fruit bats carry it. They're saying it spreads through contaminated food, surfaces, and physical contact. And again, here's the part that people don't like hearing. There is no cure. There is no approved vaccine. Doctors can only manage the symptoms and hope your body holds up. It's saying that the early symptoms look mild. Fever, headache, muscle pain, vomiting, sore throat. That's the stuff people usually brush off. And then it escalates. Severe breathing problem, brain inflammation, seizures, coma, death. Saying that past outbreaks hit fatality rates up to 75%. That's unreal. And here's the uncomfortable truth. When information moves slow, viruses don't. Transparency isn't optional. It's the difference between control and chaos. Pay attention.
Why it looks like that shit is a portal or something, and if you touch it, you go into a different world or some shit. You know, I have no idea what this shit is. Comment below if y'all think this is real.
Crazy question. What the fuck is going on with the TikTok search bar? Your mobile device is still in the vehicle. Leave America now. Beware of the man who speaks in hands. There's a little boy playing and I don't even know what that one says. What? I gave you too many chances. What is this? If you were innocent, God wouldn't have to send me. What the fuck? I refreshed it and this is what popped up. Not everything is about your insecurities. An unrecognized device may have been added to your account. I refreshed it again. How do you know if there's a demon attached to you? I don't know why my search bar is this stuff. Is it safe to look up if you have a removal? I'm not gonna say it because I don't want keywords on here, but I'll let you guys figure that one out. How do you know I didn't answer a question? Look how like the didn't doesn't have an apostrophe. Why is he not responding to the situation I'm in? This is so weird. But there's a couple more. I want you to know I'm never leaving. How to block someone from seeing your videos. An unrecognized device has been... I'm going to bed, and this is the last one. Interdimensional beings sighted today. What the fuck? Look, man. No God. That's all I have to say. We're reaching a really weird time right now, and just no God.
Ever since America got their hands on TikTok, shit just been going left. I seen this too, and I was wondering what the hell was going on. Is somebody trying to warn us about something? Or is that just another tactic to put fear in us? What y'all think? Family, that's the end of the video. Take a minute with what you just watched and let everything process. Y'all be safe out there. I'll see y'all in the next one.